What's going on, everybody? It's 7 o'clock, part of the Las Vegas Fantasy Football Conference. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm having a little bit of a camera issue. My brother JV, thank you for your patience. Jeff Clark, aka Media, may be joining us a little bit later, but we are going to just rock and roll with this thing and just wing it. Sorry that you guys want to get to see my beautiful face, but it should be a good show nonetheless. How are you doing, JV?
I'm doing good, man. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't see seven tonight. It's the best part of the week on Saturdays, but I'm
Oh,
excited to dive into things.
gotcha. Shout out to the Fantasy Football Network for giving us the space to do this. Shout out to the Melon app because without the two of them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do so well. And just on time, the man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Clark is in the building, straight from LA. Escape from LA.
baby.
Escape from
Yes,
LA.
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm having a little technical difficulty with my camera, so I'll be off cam for the episode. But let's run with it, man. We got a question. We got Bateman or Dotson for tomorrow.
Ooh, man, he's starting off with a difficult one.
Dotson
Well,
has the Lions, and
He's also got Christian Watson, too, I think, is what he said in chat there. So I think it's a three-way.
Oh, or Christian Watson. I would imagine the what you call it bounces back, right? After last week. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Ooh.
I'm hoping Watson can hold on to the ball. I would probably go with the easiest matchup, even though that Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears. Oh man, I might just go with the safe floor. I might go with Bateman, man.
I agree.
Bateman might draw Xavier Howard in Miami. But, Dotson, until Dotson does it twice, can we really trust him?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? No, I forgot. No, I take that back. My man Jay, whatever the hell his name is, Dotson. My man got hands.
All right.
Yes.
We rolling with Dotson then. We got New England who did not look good going up against a TJ Wattless Pittsburgh. We're not starting Mac Jones. Which running back do you prefer? Do you guys like Harris or do you guys like Ramondre?
Neither.
I was going to say, against the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, I would like to say, when we going to put that asterisk next to Bill Belichick's name, man?
Oh, don't be disrespectful.
I'm not.
Don't be disrespectful.
You need to put a TV next to each championship.
Oh, my gosh. What did LA changed you?
LA did.
This man went to LA for a couple of days and he's throwing up gang signs, talking about Dotson, talking about asterisk for Bill Belichick.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I was riding around looking for Stafford. Like, man, if you don't throw that damn ball to Allen Robinson this week, we're going to have problems. And I'm in Inglewood. But anyway, let me not get off topic. I'm sorry.
Let's go with let's switch it up and let's talk about we're not starting Hunter Henry, are we?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not looking at any Pats receivers.
I'm not.
No.
Exactly.
Okay. Exactly. So we're not starting Trubisky. We know this. Are we taking what are our thoughts on Najee Harris?
Yeah, you're starting him, I think. I don't know why. If you drafted him, you have to start him. I don't think you have a choice this week, unfortunately. I mean, if he's like a third-round draft pick, it's a different story, but he's your number one guy. I think you have to start Najee Harris.
Yeah, if you drafted him, you got to start him. How do you guys feel about DJ after one showing?
But that catch he made, I think he's going to be all right. I mean, who else are going to throw it to, honestly? So he's going to get his targets. If they're not going to be handing it off to Najee a lot, they're still going to be dumping it, short things across the middle.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, that catch, man, Deontay Johnson showed me he's for real. He
For
ain't dropping.
sure. Panthers at the Giants. Obviously, you're starting CMC. Probably not starting Baker. Probably starting DJ Moore, and you're probably not starting the tight end. That was a pretty cut and dry one. Not starting Danny Dimes. Saquon, obviously a must start. Is there anyone else on the Giants you would no? Jeff, Jeff's like no.
Maybe Shepard. They got to throw the ball to somebody.
Okay.
But
if you're desperate, Shepard.
Yeah. Well, Kev, we have a question, but I'm just going to say for the Panthers, you might also look into starting Robbie Anderson. I don't know. I probably wouldn't myself, but if you're going to start him, I don't think that's a bad move if it's one of your flex plays, especially after what we saw with that, I think, long bomb by Mayfield last week.
Fair enough. Start Jalen Waddle, T. Higgins, or CeeDee Lamb.
Ooh. See, it's obviously CeeDee Lamb, but without that Dak Prescott in the lineup, it's like, I don't know. I kind of lean Higgins, honestly.
If Higgins plays, I like Higgins more than Waddle, but Waddle had a nice little outing. But that Ravens defense is built different. You know, they've got a competent offense. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a rich people problem.
This is a 6-man league problem right here.
Right. Like he's like a second round pick. T. Higgins can be found in the third. He must have went running back, triple receiver, maybe.
Yeah.
But also, you got to remember too, the Ravens DBs are hurt. Marcus Peters might be out. Marcus, can't remember his name. He might be out. So
Marcus Williams
might be out. So he might be all right with Waddle.
I really like Joe Burrow in a bounce back game after a 5-turnover half, but I don't know if Higgins should play. They're playing that Dallas team that doesn't have Dak.
Yeah,
but that also can play into CeeDee Lamb from playing from behind. The garbage point.
Yeah.
That's a really tough one, man. It's a good problem to have, Kevin.
It is. Yeah. If you're struggling like that, if that's your big life struggle right now, that's not too bad. Personally, I'd lean Higgins just because I don't like the quarterback situation in Dallas. But I don't know. I think all three are a decent value play this week. I don't think any of them will have a terrible week.
Yeah. I probably stick with Higgins if he plays for sure.
Yeah.
So let's go back. We got Jets. We starting Breece Hall, Michael Carter. What are our thoughts?
I don't know.
Lower your expectations.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't expect anything. This is why I didn't draft Breece Hall. It's because I didn't want to be in this situation.
Yeah.
I probably would not start Breece Hall. But again, like, I don't know if you have a choice, if you drafted him in the third round. Like,
man, hopefully you got a choice.
Yes. Media is starting Paris Campbell, 100%.
We got a direct media question. Media, you starting Paris Campbell? # fantasy is life.
You might have to. I mean, hell, Matt Ryan's got to throw the ball to somebody else.
Yeah.
But I do got a name for you. Michael Strahan. I think that's his name. I don't know, something like that. Just watch him. Alex Pierce is out. The number 1 is out. So you've got those two, and that's it. So I don't know.
Mo Alley. You guys starting Joe Burrow or Matthew Stafford? I'd lean towards Burrow. He's healthier.
I like Burrow this week a lot. But again, Stafford's up against the Rams. Probably both a good play. I'm looking at like 20 points for both.
Yeah. Cleveland Probably starting Chubb and Hunt. Probably fading Amari Cooper. Are we all in the same boat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Bold prediction: the wide receiver one for the Colts is Naheem Hines this week.
Good.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Speaking of the Colts, we got the Colts at the Jags.
Yeah.
Probably starting JT, and that's probably about it. Maybe if you're desperate, maybe if you were a someone who was like a Kamara owner or Elijah Mitchell owner, maybe you start Naheem Hines as a flex this week. A little bit of flex appeal.
A little bit.
Who do we start on the Jaguars? We probably starting Christian Kirk as your flex, maybe. But you're definitely. What are you looking at, Etienne or Robinson? That looks like another dicey situation. J-Rob.
Yeah. James Robinson's going to be great. I don't think you can trust Etienne, but James Robinson, his role in the offense for me, from what I've seen, is just it's more secure.
Yeah.
So a flex play for me would not be bad for James Robinson. Travis Etienne, you knew what you were buying into at the beginning of the season. So if you're sulking over drafting him, like we all knew that James Robinson was going to be healthy. I didn't know that he was going to put up 20 points in week 1, but I'd much rather roll with J-Rob this week.
Mufasa, ooh. Flex appeal, ooh. We got Miami at Baltimore. Probably don't trust Chase Edmonds, but may start him if you're in a bind. I think Waddle, unless you who is that? Kevin with rich people problems. Unless you're Kevin, you're probably starting Waddle and Hill in both of your first world fantasy problems. You're probably starting both.
Hey, Seven, should I start Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes?
Right. This is a non-super flex. I just got them both. I think we were all in the same boat that we don't trust Gesicki.
Yeah, no.
Rashad Bateman top 10 this weekend. I don't know if Howard is on him. I don't feel that good personally. Would you start the Colts D or the Ravens? Did we just talk about the Colts? Colts got the Jags.
Or the Steelers D.
Steelers got the Patriots.
I'm starting Steelers.
I am starting the Steelers too, and you think that the Colts matchup is better, but I honestly think the Jaguars are going to win that game because they're missing Michael Pittman, and the Colts just seem to like to fumble the bag in big games like that, we saw last year against the Jags in this exact same situation, except there's more on the line. I don't know. I'm rolling with the Steelers, especially after putting up like 28 points last week.
Yeah.
And Matt Ryan did not look good at all last week.
Yeah.
Do we are we taking is JK gonna play? Not yet. Up in the air.
Ooh, I don't know if he's playing.
Kenyon Drake and Mike Davis.
Yeah, so obviously we're starting Lamar. What about Bateman? Does he have flex appeal?
Yes.
Flex.
I think so. I mean, last week he had 59 receiving yards, a touchdown, 2 receptions. The volume's just not there, which is what makes him not appealing.
Okay.
Five targets isn't what you want to see, but he's worth a shot if you need it in a flex position, I think.
Yeah.
But it's just unfortunate that the offense is not centered around a passing scheme.
Howard not on Andrews? I don't think so, but you never know. Baby girl. We got the Bucks, the injury-plagued Bucks at the Saints. The Bucks can't seem to find a healthy receiver. They might have to call Media's boy AB up. Julio Evans and Godwin all with kind of asterisk. Probably all three of them will probably play. Is there anyone that in particular you like?
If Julio plays, I like Julio.
Okay. Leonard Fournette is obviously a must start, and I believe Tom Brady is a top 12 start.
I don't know. Tom Brady is a top 12 start, but the Saints have just notoriously been his kryptonite. Like, I don't want to base it off history, like I don't want to be that guy, but
Yeah.
every single time that he plays the Saints, it's just like they've got this guy figured out. And I don't know how, but every time he just doesn't produce. I guess I'm starting him this week, but if he posts a donut, I would not be surprised whatsoever.
Because the Saints aren't healthy right now either. There's talk that Jameis Winston might not play. Kamara may not play. Lattimore may not play. If Lattimore don't play, fire up everybody. Lattimore is their issue. He's old, man. He's the only dude I know that can give Mike Evans problems.
True. He seems to have his number, except like inside the 5. And then it's just like Mike Evans gets like 2 receptions for 4 yards and a touchdown.
Exactly.
On the Saints end, if Kamara plays, you got to play him. What do you guys think? Obviously, Michael Thomas, you got to play him. What do you guys think about the tight end, Taysom Hill?
Ooh. Taysom Hill season.
Yeah, dude. That guy is sneaky. I think he had 80 yards. And, especially if Winston doesn't play, you can start him as a tight end and might get quarterback points from him.
Right.
That is true. Yeah, that's a swift arm, and you just don't know.
The thing with Taysom is if you're playing him, you obviously are somebody who didn't draft a tight end early.
Yeah.
He's worth a shot. Why not take a shot on somebody like that? I mean, you're either going to take a shot on him or the Broncos tight end there. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to make an attempt to pronounce that last name. Yeah. I think it's worth a shot, honestly. And I had a question also this week. Saints, it was Michael Thomas or Cortland Sutton. And I don't know. I've been kind of debating it. I wanted to hear what you guys had to say.
I probably lean towards Sutton. I think he had 7 targets, especially if Jameis isn't 100% and may not play. I don't think Michael Thomas had that great of a game. He just got the touchdowns, which is dope because he normally doesn't get it. But he didn't get the volume and the receptions and yards that we're accustomed to. So without those touchdowns, he pretty much had like a dud. So I may lean with Sutton. It was his first game with Russ. They're already 0-1. I look for Denver to come out and for Sutton to have 100+ yards and maybe a biscuit.
Yeah, for sure.
I like it.
Commanders at the Lions. Probably starting Scary Terry if you drafted him. Gibby might be a flex play for another week or 2.
B-Rob making his way back.
Yeah. Already doing high knee drills. That might be a committee, and if you have Gibby, I would look to move him as soon as possible. Because the value isn't going to get any higher. Okay, go ahead and eat some more grapes. The little one wants some candy.
Jahan Dotson is the real deal, people.
Okay, all right. Are you going to go 2 for 2? You're going to double down on Dotson?
Back-to-back weeks?
Yes,
Okay. What about Curtis Samuel? You think Curtis Samuel provides the same value, Jeff?
Actually, I do. That's the thing.
Okay.
They have got a top wide receiver core all of a sudden now, man.
They do.
It's that same thing. Curtis Samuel, you just don't know how he's going to be used. I mean, he'll be utilized in the running game. He's going to be utilized in the short passing game. I think he's just going to get a lot of the volume, but when Wentz wants to go deep, he's going to find Jahan Dotson, and that dude's hands are incredible, man. So, I mean, as a rookie, you've seen this. He might be that rookie this year.
Not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. On the Detroit side, I can't name 12 tight ends that I start over Hawkinson. If Swift plays, you got to start him. And then St. Brown, are we still on board? I thought his stock would take a hit with the healthy Hawkinson and so many different wide receiver talent that they've acquired, but is St. Brown the real deal?
I mean, he's decent.
Against a bad defense, he's good.
Okay.
The Eagles don't have a good defense. That's all it is. I mean, they put up the Lions put up 35 points against them. We'll see how they perform against somebody like the Steelers. I don't know if they play them. I don't have their schedule pulled up, but that's really the deal breaker for me. Bad defense, I'd start St. Brown.
Okay. Seattle at 49ers. Looks like Walker may make his debut.
That's Jeff's boy.
You're not starting him versus that San Francisco defense, but you're definitely starting DK. Or what Seahawks are you guys starting?
Geno Smith.
Hey, what did he say? They wrote me off, but I ain't right back. Bars. Bars.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, so we got the Seahawks. I probably only would consider starting DK. On the other hand, I think Trey has to have a bounce back game.
Yeah.
They're 0-1. It's not going to be pouring rain like it was in Chicago.
And he was pouring money on the strippers too, A7? You see that?
Yeah, I saw that. Taking a page out of Jimmy G's book. And yeah. We're starting Debo. I think Kittle is going to play, so you got to start him. And then you got Jeff Wilson Jr. If you follow 7 o'clock's advice on his media take about 90 minutes before the kickoff, hopefully you picked up Jeff Wilson Jr. I don't know how much of a great start he's going to be, but he's a starter. It's probably going to be a 60-40 timeshare, but what are you guys' thoughts on Jeff Wilson Jr.?
I think he might be one of the safer guys to play. Honestly, man, I'm telling you, I don't think it was just the rain against the Bears.
Don't do it.
Okay,
don't
Jeff.
Do it.
I'm just putting it out there, man. I don't think it was just the rain. And I think people are sleeping a little bit on Seattle's defense as well. Those rookie DBs are not bad. That one touchdown that they ended up getting, that DB was very close to picking that pass off. So I'm just saying, I just want to put it out there.
We got fun show, guys. Would you start Russell Wilson over Kyler this weekend? Ooh.
No.
That's a tough one for me because there's no Rondell Moore. Cardinals at the Raiders, and where's Denver at?
Denver is they are playing against the Texans.
You got to take Russ, right?
I don't want to give up on Kyler though. I mean, the guy's incredible. I mean, one bad week. I don't know if I want to give up on that. He could post 30 this week.
I don't think you're giving up on him, but that matchup is so juicy. But you know what? Lovie Smith does have those boys ready to play, and for the better half of 3 quarters, they had the clamps on that entire Colts offense. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. Thank you. We appreciate it. Please hit the like button. Shout out to the Millen app. Shout out to the Fantasy Football Network for letting us do what we do. What do you think?
If you can stand Russ saying Broncos country, let's ride. If that's all right with you, you can stand that. Roll boy Russ.
We'll see how it turns out.
I'm actually tired of hearing it. But if you can stand that, then go ahead and ride with Russ. Let's put it like that.
There you go. We got the Falcons, Cordero and Pitts. Obviously, must starts.
Yeah, Cordero. I mean, he's really shocked people.
Yeah. His involvement, you can't deny it. Touches.
I mean, he's a receiver. He's a dual threat guy. I mean, I think he's just a must start every week. And I think people just slept on that this season. They got tied up with Tyler Allegrier getting drafted, and he flew under the radar, man.
Don't sleep on Drake London either. He did not miss Shaq.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Pitts, a little bit better than Pitts.
So if you don't have another quarterback, you're probably starting Stafford. What are your thoughts on the guys who damn near threw up in Akers and Allen? Because you're starting Cooper Cup.
Oh man.
The only dude I'm starting.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm definitely not starting Cam Akers. And
Wow.
Why would you? He's not the starter. That's all.
yeah.
So I'm just like, why is he even in the conversation at this point? You don't even know who the starter is right now. I mean, that's honestly true. I would not feel comfortable putting Cam Akers out there until I know he plays through the first quarter. And then I'm looking maybe at week 3. But this week, he's not even coming close to my lineup.
Fair enough.
Robinson maybe though. I mean, they were playing against the Bills, a great defense, great overall team. I could see an argument there, but Cam Akers, like I'm with Jeff. This is again why I do not draft running backs late, is because you wind up with terrible value like Cam Akers. But everybody likes the robust RB. Like everybody likes to get RBs late, but this is what happens. This is the price you have to pay sometimes.
Kyler, unless you have Russ, probably a must start, right? You got Connor, must start. Hollywood, you guys plugging them in as a flex?
Yeah, I've got
that's
him
probably about it, right? Ertz still kind of battling injury. You may probably just play it safe. On the other end, Derek Carr, top 12 this week versus Arizona.
Yeah.
The same defense that gave up 5 versus Pat. Carr should be good for 2.5, 3.
I love it, yeah.
You got to start Devontae Adams. You got to start Jacobs. Hunter Renfrow. I got one for you. Hunter Renfrow or Adam Thielen.
Oh.
Thielen. I think I'll against Philadelphia.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Against the Eagles, who are god awful, I'll take Adam Thielen. But I think there's room for Renfrow to produce points this year. Still, week 1 I don't think was a good visual of how the rest of the season's going to look for him. But I'll take Thielen.
Fair enough. Houston Texans at the Denver Broncos. What are your thoughts? Rex Burkhead?
Hell no. Baby.
Rex in effect? Check, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check.
I put a call to Lovey. I was like, Lovey, quit playing with my emotions, man. Don't make me come out to Houston, man. Play my boy. And he said, you know what, media? I apologize. He's going to get the rock more this time.
Is Brandon Cooks the only Texan that you can trust?
Yes.
I like how
100%.
right over. He was like,
on the other end, we got Russ, Javonte, we got Russ, Javonte, Drudy, and Sutton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little Judy for a flex. I'm still not totally sold on him. Like I said, that touchdown saved his night. It was an exception, so that was the only thing that saved him. So
okay. We have Bengals at the Cowboys. Burrow, Mixon, Higgins if he plays, and Chase, no brainers. How do you guys feel about Zeke and CeeDee Lamb?
I mean, I think you got to play CD at very least a flex. Just that whole offense just did not look good at all last week. So, and they're against another tough defense. So it's difficult, man.
Yeah, I don't know about Zeke this week, man. Unfortunately, you're probably going to end up playing him because you drafted him to play him. But I don't know if the production's going to be there this week.
Mm-hmm.
So then let's move on to where are we at? Bears at the Packers. I don't think you can trust any Bear. Maybe the receiver. and Darnell Mooney. But I love the talent that is David Montgomery. I hate the situation. I don't trust Justin Fields, and I feel like the Bears have pretty much wasted like the first 3-4 years of his career. And I hope he goes to like a team that will appreciate him and utilize him and put surrounding weapons. So
Right.
I like David Montgomery as a talent. I just don't like the way Chicago hasn't done him any favors.
For
No,
sure.
they haven't. And they quietly like Khalil Herbert. They
Right,
really do.
and that part as well. Packers, on the other hand, what are we doing versus the Chicago defense? 0-1. This is Sunday Night Football?
What did Aaron Rodgers say last season? I
Relax.
own you to Chicago. So he's got to live with that during this game. So if he don't live up to that, there's an issue. So I'm gonna take him at his word. I would start Aaron Rodgers if I didn't have Herbert. But
Starting Rodgers, starting Dillon and Jones. That's probably about it.
I don't know. I might start Lazard this week if he's healthy.
Ooh.
And well, I'm a huge fan already. I think you are too, Seven. I think we chatted about that on one of our lives. Especially after what happened last week, it's obvious that Aaron Rodgers will not trust his receivers, especially Christian Watson. So that's just for me favoring somebody like Lazard, who's a veteran in the offense, and he'll walk in and he'll get targets. I don't think there's a question about it because Aaron Rodgers, the ball's got to go somewhere. It has to. And it's all about trust. And Romeo Dobbs, yes, Jeff, yes. I think he'll be decent. Yes. Yes. I don't think he's a bad option either this week.
Fair enough. We got the Tennessee Titans. Shout out to the one before we get going. Shout out to the Fantasy Football Network. Shout out to the Melon app. Hey guys, what's going on? Give us a question. Keep us busy, George. We appreciate you joining us. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Double Monday night hitter. We've got Tennessee, pretty much Derrick Henry. Probably not trusting Robert Woods or Trey Burke, at least not yet. Are we on the same boat?
Yep.
Henry's the only starter. Buffalo, I know Gabe Davis has a little nick. Are we still going to start him? Obviously, we're going to start Diggs, Allen.
You might
I don't know
even
if you trust the running backs.
Oh.
Start Isaiah McKenzie in here.
Ooh, if Gabe Davis doesn't play, but that's Monday night, so you gotta be ready.
Exactly.
Yeah, Oh, well, you know what? Since it's Monday night, though, I don't know if I'm going to start him. If it was a Sunday game, it might be different. But if I'm betting on Gabe Davis not starting, and then it comes around Monday night and he starts, then I don't want to be caught in that situation. But I don't mind Isaiah McKenzie this week at all.
For me personally, I think you got to accept that trade.
I was about to say that same thing.
Devontae Adams and Nick Chubb. Kamara might not play tomorrow. Sutton didn't look bad, but he didn't go off like we thought. Sutton and Gordon are on the same team. So yeah, Chubb, you know that he's gonna miss 2 games probably this season, but he's probably gonna be in the top 3 for rushing yards.
Yeah.
Yep.
And after last week, he might have surpassed Derrick Henry as the best pure running back in the league. Who's a better rusher? Who you got over Nick Chubb?
Did you say over Henry?
Hey, Henry might not be that guy anymore. He's still a talent, but what happened? He couldn't.
Okay. 1 second.
21 rushing attempts. He couldn't break 82 yards versus the New York Giants.
This was the same start as last year.
Okay.
He didn't come out killing. That third game, he came out destroying. Remember, this man was throwing bills all over the place.
Hey, let's hope he goes to the strip club and throws some more bills this Monday.
I tell you, all right. When we tossing people, I think he might be kind of mad about last week.
We got our last game. We got the Minnesota Vikings at the Philadelphia Eagles, both 1-0, both look pretty good. Eagles almost lost to Detroit. Vikings cleaned up Green Bay. You starting Jefferson. Do we trust Adam Thielen? Is it time to, or has he still got something left in the tank?
I think he still got some.
Okay.
Especially after we saw last week. I think that game plan is going to be stop Justin Jefferson.
Okay. And then do we still like you drafted him, you got to start Cook. On the other end, you're starting Hurts. You starting Miles Sanders?
I don't know. He looked all right. Maybe a flex. I don't know.
Not bad. Yeah, flex maybe. Maybe if you need one.
You got to start AJB. How do you guys feel about Smith? Probably bench him, but worth rostering, but not worth starting.
Right. Exactly.
Respect it. That concludes another episode, man.
I will go with Goddard. I just want to say that Goddard, whatever.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah, top 12 for sure. We got one more trade. Also got offered T. Hill, Henderson, Montgomery for Kamara, Sutton, Burkhead.
No. No.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I am 7 o'clock. Sorry, I had video issues. This is my brother JV, the young OG. We've got Media Jeff Clark. This is the Fantasy Football Network, FNL, brought to you with the Media app. We'll see you guys next Saturday at 7 p.m.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Don't go 0-2.